What's up, YouTube? Take what resonates, leave the rest. What does the collective need to know at this time? What does the collective need to know at this time? Okay, so they're showing me the card sacrifice. So some type of sacrifice is going to have to be made. Needs to be made. Yeah. And this is the I know card, the crown chakra. So you know what is going to need to be sacrificed. And then we have the partnership card. So some type of sacrifice involving a partnership. A partnership that has caused you a lot of heartache and loss. You've seen a lot, is what they're showing me. You're moving on. You're moving on to new beginnings. It's like you've seen enough and you're closing that door and you're moving on. Spirit's showing me. And you're focused on yourself, I'm saying. Material and spiritual prosperity. You're focused on you, okay? Your spiritual happiness, your material happiness. You're walking through that door and focusing on you and what you want in your life. Okay? Then we have shadow side. Something about shadow. Then we have fertility, destiny. Be careful of any unplanned pregnancies, fertility things. Yeah. Be careful of that. Because the destiny card's right next to. So, kind of what I'm seeing here is make sure you have a kid with the right person, not the wrong person. Because this can definitely throw you for a loop if you do. Yeah. And then they're showing me blocking movement. So this will block your movement going forward if you want some type of spiritual and material prosperity and happiness and enjoyment and peace, contentment. Yeah. Because they're showing that you could continue the same cycles of conflict and defeat that you've been through in the past. Because you were discontent and bored. So this is showing me settling energy. This is showing me somebody going back to a bad situation because of a lack of happiness, self-love, self-care, whatever is your thing. You're going back to somebody because of these reasons. Having a lack of something. So you just go back to this instead. Not really valuing yourself. Yeah. Because you're discontent and bored and suffering in silence. And that's never the answer as far as a reason to go back to somebody. Okay? Never a reason. Yeah. Especially if you don't have any choices or you feel like you don't have any choices or anything like that, that is not a good way and a good reason to go back to somebody that apparently hurt you in the past. Especially if they did you really dirty or something. You can't do that. You have to have that respect for yourself, that self-love. Or you're going to put yourself in an even worse situation later on. Okay? This is what these cards are giving me. This is what this vibe is giving me. Okay? And also, don't be too quick to jump into anything as well. Because you don't want this unplanned fertility. Yeah. As soon as I said that, I drawed the card. This will make you lose financial and material wealth, gain. You got to build yourself up from the ground up. If you start on a faulty foundation and decide to have a kid or whatever without a solid foundation, you're in a world of hurt, because that's going to set you back even more and even further. And you might not be able to get out of it because you set yourself so back because you didn't think of the repercussions of what would happen now, what would happen in the future. You know, Spirit's watching over you. They're watching out for you. Be smart. Make the right decision, you know. Yeah. There's some type of ending here. These sacrifices are what they're talking about. Don't jump into anything too quick. Don't take somebody back too quick. They're giving you the sauce. They're helping you out here. Whoever this is. They're helping you. Yeah. Then we have love begins. Love begins, moving on. So this is definitely telling me that whoever this is, if there is somebody from the past, walk away. Go away. Okay? But what I'm kind of feeling here is now is not the right time to be looking for this, especially if you're trying to get yourself together. You need to be together before you find someone that has their stuff together. That way y'all are equally yoked and y'all come together and things actually work. Okay? Yeah. They're telling you to rest, rejuvenate, relax. You've been through a lot. You don't need to be going through any more right now. Okay? Eventually you will move on from this. You will move away from these things, these thoughts, these ideas, these things that, you know, bug you. But that's with time. Time is going to heal this. We have the patience and planning card. You got to be patient. You can't just jump into something and expect it to go right. You got to have your ducks lined up in a row. You got to have all them ducks lined up in a row. You know, I see the past memories. They're still with you, but you have to have that patience to be able to move forward. You can't be stuck on this. You gotta Be able to go forward and not look at the past so much. That past is going to hold you back from a great future, an amazing future. You have to be in the present moment, planning, foresight, looking ahead, what you want in the future, okay? But not making any quick decisions as far as romance right now. This isn't a time for that. You have to be patient and planning to be able to get what you want in the future. It just doesn't come just like that. It don't hit you in the head, okay? Because you want it to. These things take time. Yeah. I'm seeing that you're having to balance yourself, balance your emotions, ground yourself. Because you're too much in the past. You're thinking too much in the past, and then that loneliness is making you seek other things, other people, whatever it is in your scenario. Okay? This is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? But you can't use that as a crutch. You have to be able to move on and make yourself happy, your life happy, before someone can be happy around you. And you both can be happy together. You have to do that inner work. You have to do that self-love. You have to have that solitude, and you have to have that time by yourself. We got temptation here. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't listen to your emotions. Listen to logic. But, let's see. One more card. Alright, so this is basically saying you need to trust in the universe and allow the universe to do its thing. If you try to rush everything, it's not going to go in your favor. So, yeah.